I would like to start with the objective, what objective this study is going to fulfill. And as at the very beginning, I would like to say that here objectives are clearly iterated, and this indirectly will be complementing to your business presentation as well. So after this session, I hope that the participants will be able to learn and understand what following things: sequential documentation of a well-researched data or a research paper. Then they will be able to understand what is report and how pivotal is it in the professional life, and what are the qualities of a good report. With this hope, let me move to the further part and furthering this session. What are the objectives? Let us talk about. When you will be dealing with what are the objectives of a report, you will find here that these are first four things: sequential documentation of a well-researched data or a research paper. What is a report? How pivotal is it in the professional life? And what are the qualities of a good report? First four objectives. Then moving to the further more objectives, I would hereby like to highlight these points, that by going this session, you will be able to understand various aspects of report as technical writing, and you'll be able to develop an effective style of professional writing. At the same time, how to write various types of reports effectively and document them. This is the season 1, where report excavating its origin and development. While talking of, I would like to tell you that in practical classes, you were able to know noun stress and verb stress. When we say report, it means noun, but when we say report, it means verb. And that way, they have their different meaning as well. Let us today try to articulate how many meanings and signals can be reported, and origin and development of the term report. So the first part of the talk is dedicated to report, excavating its origin, development, and types. Here I would like to focus on, like when you are going to talk conceptualizing report, I would like to give you few situational examples. At the very beginning and at the outset, let me tell this, that report can be many types, but broadly they can be divided into two parts: formal and informal, and at the same time oral and written report. When you talk about conceptualizing report, I may love to give you one example that you would like to adhere over here. That here is an example of two young kids. Remember your childhood when you are playing with your younger brother, or you were younger and you were playing with your elder brother. If you have two kids in the family, normally the younger one is pampered, more pampered. So he used to, suppose that that younger brother started twisting the faces, and the elder one is feeling upset. And after that, after a few repeated exercise, the elder one slaps the younger one. What will happen? Let me elaborate it in Hindi a bit for the purpose of understanding. आप दो सगे छोटे छोटे बच्चों को, किड्स को देखिए, आपस में बैठे हैं, और क्या होता है कि छोटा वाला बेबी जो है बड़े वाले को मुंह चिढ़ा रहा है। वो जब मुंह चिढ़ा रहा है उसको, तो बड़ा वाला एक दो बार मना करता है, फिर उसके बाद एक थप्पड़ लगा देता है उसको। एट द टाइम बड़ा वाले ने उसकी पिटाई करी, he starts shouting mommy, calling for the mother, and by the time mother enters over there, what happens कि मदर ने आके बड़े वाले की पिटाई कर दी. The elder one is thinking that he is being cheated because he could not report the problem that he faced, whereas the younger one gave an oral report. वो shout करके mother को report कर देता है. Here, I would like to give another example of 3 to 4 years child. As I said earlier in your classroom that, many a times we are, while in our home, we are at the center of attraction. Here is an example of the kid who is not the center of the attraction at his home. And I would like to give you one example. Like suppose that there are, two family members, and uh, and a young kid. After that, the kid is the center of the attraction. By time if you are feeling that, what happened, that suddenly certain meeting is there. अचानक से कोई मीटिंग आ गई लोगों की और बहुत सारे लोग इकट्ठा हो गए घर में. तो क्या होता है, everybody is lost in the meeting and suddenly there is a candle and the elder one, the younger kid, the very young kid, 3 to 4 year kid, is feeling ignored. एंड सपोज दैट देयर इज पावर ऑफ, लाइट कट जाती है, कैंडल लाइट में मीटिंग चल रही है, तो हमने आपको कैंडल के लिए एक आर्टिफिशियल सैंपलिंग ले ली है. यहाँ पे सपोज करो ये कैंडल है, सारे लोग मीटिंग में इनग्रॉस्ड है, एवरीबडी लॉस्ट इन द मीटिंग. एंड व्हाट हैपेंड एट द टाइम कि सडनली वो बच्चा देखता है कि उसको कोई केयर ही नहीं कर रहा है, नोबडी इज केयरिंग फॉर हिम, सो ही स्टार्ट्स पॉइंटिंग फिंगर ओवर द फ्लेम ऑफ द कैंडल. देन पीपल स्टार्टेड टॉकिंग कि जल जाओगे तुम, रिमूव योर फिंगर. What is he doing? Psychologically, he is demanding attention. And by the time somebody is shouting at him, he removes one finger. And after that, after a few moments, he is pointing out the another finger and watching everybody that whether somebody is caring for him or not. This is attention seeking behavior. That small kid, by pointing his finger on the flame of the candle, he tries to prove that he is also important and why you are not, giving him care and attention. He wants to be the center of attraction, and that center is not being given, that focus is not being given to him. So he is reporting non-verbally by pointing his finger on the flame of the candle, and that becomes a kind of non-verbal report. So here are two reports. By giving two examples, I have given you the kind of oral and non-verbal report. Let us try to conceptualize report a bit more, and let us see that how the report is pivotal in that way. So we'll be moving to the next part of the session, and here is how comes the meaning of the report. And if you will see, you will realize that what are the meaning. At this point, meaning of the report is, see how that dictionary defines the meaning of the report. So you will find that description, story, account, version, all words for a written or spoken accounts of events is fall under the category of report. And another meaning, you can say, to give people information about something that you have heard, seen or done. So you, in a very layman manner, you can see that a report is the factual, truthful and objective description of something that has happened, seen or heard. You got it? So let us move to the other part for making the concept more clear or a bit clearer. Here you will find that the report can be used as report as well as report. So when you say report, a report becomes the noun. A report of the accident, account, statement, record, exposition, delineation. Then if you talk about report as a verb, the latest findings brings word about. Announce, pass on, communicate, relay, relate, tell, recount, give an account of, set forth, document, narrate, describe, delineate, detail, divulge, disclose, or circulate. From where this information is supplied to you, let me report of that as well. I have sufficient groundings for this report that I am teaching you. So this page is reported from the Concise Oxford Thesaurus, 2000, published in the year 2004. It's a dictionary of synonyms. So a report may have this much synonym as verb and as a noun. Delineation, exposition, record, statement, account, report of the accident. So all these things are as noun, but when you say report, the latest finding bring word about, announce, pass on, communicate, relay, relate, tell, recount, give an account of, set forth, document, narrate, describe, delineate, detail, divulge, disclose, and circulate. Let us move to the next part of the discussion. Here, when we talk of, uh, you know, when we talk of this, the definition of the report, account of or a statement about something that happened in the past, etymologically speaking. Very good point. Word and its origin. So report means to carry back, because re means back and portare means to carry. Thus the report is a description of some event or situation that has already happened, that event of the past. And here report means to carry back. So report is an account or a statement. Etymologically, word origin. If you talk of that, report re means back and portare means to carry, and thus report means to carry back. Here is one thing that we have discussed, and I would like to move further. Let us talk about this part. Report means a statement or description of what has been said, seen, done, witnessed, etc. Report means a statement or description of what has been said, seen, done, witnessed, etc. Report contains facts, figures, information, analysis, opinions, suggestions, recommendations, drafts, charts, pictures, statistical tables, especially compiled for a particular purpose. Moving beyond, let us explore a bit more to have the deeper knowledge of this term. While talking of it, here is the information. A report is a formal communication written for a specific purpose, conveying authentic information to a well-defined audience in a complete, impartial and objective manner, written in a conventional or usable form. It describes the procedures followed in the collection and examination of data, analysis, the fact collected, derive conclusions from them, and gives recommendations if necessary. So I would like to repeat here. Here all underlined parts are talking about the qualities of a good report. When we are talking of that, a report is a formal communication. Means first quality of a report is it should be a formal communication. Written for a specific purpose, it must have a specific purpose. Conveying authentic information. The information should be authentic to a well-defined audience, and its audience is also clear, with specific audience, technical audience, professional audience, and impartial and objective manner. In a completely impartial and objective manner. Means impartiality and objectivity is another good quality of a report. Written in a conventional or usable form so that people may understand it, follow it. It describes the procedures followed in the collection and examination of data. Data collection, data examination, its validation, etc. are the part of the report. Analysis, and it analyzes the fact collected, derives conclusion. A good report reaches to a particular conclusion from them, and whether it is requested or not, a very good reporter will always give some recommendation. If necessary, it is necessarily written over here in the book, but I must say that a good reporter will always arrive to some recommendation. Recommendation is an important integral part of a very, very good report. From where this information is reported to you, communication skills, when was it published? It's a book. When was it published? 2013. Which edition? In edition? 6th edition. Pages 511 to 512. Now let us move to the further thing about, I think you have the sufficient understanding of the report. Let us talk about types of report. So there can be multiple types of report. Even FIR is a report. Attendance, if it is asked, your name is announced. So attendance is the, oral report on the part of a student when he's telling present sir, present ma'am. But attendance is a part of written report on behalf of a teacher when he is documenting P or A or marking you present or absent. So types of report according to use, report may be of external and internal type. Form according to period, it may be routine or special. When you talk about a routine report, let me tell you that a routine report is like, maybe suppose that a patient is very, very critical and under the medical observation, critical medical observation. So doctor may be having the report of minute to minute report. After that, maybe half an hour report, then hourly report, then you can say daily report, then weekly report, then quarterly report. Based on that, if something is published monthly report, then bi-monthly report, then there comes quarterly report, 6 monthly report, annual report. So based on routine, frequency of occurrence, routine means frequency of occurrence. But if you are having 4 5 lectures a day or 7 lectures a day, so you are going to give a report about your presence to all the teachers in all the lectures. That is a kind of hourly report. Clear? Then there comes a special report, means as and when it is asked or somebody is asked to report based on the situation. Let us move to the another part of the thing. According to labels of management, if you talk about communication for business and management. So if you are talking about labels of management, you will find that reports to top management, reports to functional management, reports to junior level management, and functional report. Let us move to the next part. There is a kind of corporate report. Corporate reports are statutory report having legal bindings, director's report, auditor's report, non-statutory report. Then other reports, review report, cost audit report, interim report. Then there comes various types of reports based on the use and functionality. For example, non-verbal, verbal, oral, written, informal, formal, informational, interpretive, routine, periodic and annual progress report, laboratory report, inspection report, inventory report, confidential report, solicited report, and non-solicited report. When you talk about solicited report, you are said to prepare a report, and non-solicited report, स्वतः संज्ञान में लिया गया report means the Supreme Court has taken made a committee to deliver a report, that is solicited report if the committee is providing. But some Supreme Court made a tippity on the action, that is non-solicited report. It was not demanded, but they are delivering. So let us move to the other part from this. So here I have an activity for you, and I think we will be, how much time do we have till, कितना मिनट बचा है बच्चों? So let us have a very
20
small activity. हम इसी पे ब्रेक कर देंगे.
20 minutes.
कितने मिनट? 3.
20 minutes. 20.
हाँ, that's good. Okay, आपके मैं एक बात बता रहा हूँ कि I want to have an activity and your participation is highly solicited. तो आप लोगों को जब मैं बोलूँगा तो म्यूट, अपने आप को अनम्यूट करिएगा, and we will have a very small activity and the objective, क्यों वो एक्टिविटी मैं करा रहा हूँ, what will the objective outcome, that participant will be able to identify, relate and discriminate between subjective and objective language. क्लियर? तो आपको ये एक्टिविटी मैं अभी करा रहा हूँ और आपको हम डिफरेंस बताएंगे सब्जेक्टिव एंड ऑब्जेक्टिव लैंग्वेज में. एनी टू ऑफ यू कैन अनम्यूट योरसेल्फ, और आप अपने में से कोई दो बच्चे अनम्यूट करिए. यस प्लीज, जल्दी करो बेटा, क्विकली. क्विकली अनम्यूट योरसेल्फ. दो बच्चे, ये मैं आई एम स्टॉपिंग द स्क्रीन शेयरिंग so that you may have, it is a stopped screen sharing. You may have your exposure now. So please, two of you should unmute. कोई दो बच्चे अपने आप को अनम्यूट कर लीजिए. एक एक्टिविटी करते हैं बेटा, इससे कुछ ऑब्जेक्टिव आउटकम आएगा. जल्दी करो. आप अगर टाइम यूटिलाइज करना चाहते हो, इफ यू वांट टू हैव सम नॉलेजेबल क्लोजिंग एंड कंक्लूजन ऑफ दिस डेज लेक्चर.
Good afternoon, sir.
गुड आफ्टरनून. आई फाउंड फिरोज अंसारी जी एज अनम्यूटिंग. वीडियो ऑन करना पड़ेगा बेटा. एक और बच्चा कोई अनम्यूट एंड स्विच ऑन योर वीडियो. यस फिरोज बेटे, वीडियो ऑन करिए. एक और कोई वीडियो ऑन करो, कोई वन ऑफ द स्टूडेंट. मुझे नाम लेना ना पड़े, आप खुद से कर लीजिए अपने आप को. हाँ, ही इज वेरी गुड. नहीं, ऐसा अच्छे सारे ही हैं एमसीए में, ऑल आर गुड. हाँ बेटा, प्लीज एनीवन. एक और बच्चा चाहिए. एसके इज कमिंग. यस, शुभम कुमार. नाइस. कैसे हो तुम लोग? आई होप दैट यू आर एंजॉयिंग एट होम.
बढ़िया सर.
घर में
बहुत ज्यादा लग रहा है.
फाइन सर.
You get time to come out or you are captivated? बोलो. चलो ओके, एक एक्टिविटी करनी है बेटे बहुत क्विकली. फिरोज, आप अपने आप को जल्दी से 20 सेकंड में इंट्रोड्यूस करिए. और आप सुनिए. शुभम जी, यू लिसन.
यस सर.
हाँ यस बेटा, इंट्रोड्यूस करो अपने आप को.
Good afternoon, sir. First of all, thank you for giving me this opportunity to introduce myself. My name is Firoz Ansari. I am from Kushinagar.
That's it. Something more?
Sir, I was BSc completed from DDU.
Okay, now Shubham, you introduce yourself. And Firoz, you should listen.
Hello, good afternoon. Myself Subham Kumar. I am from Kushinagar. I was complete my graduation from Swarth University.
Okay, now Firoz, you introduce Shubham. Firoz, you introduce Shubham.
Okay, sir. Hello, Shubham. Good afternoon. My name is Firoz Ansari. first of all, thank you
No,
for giving me
yes,
this
you are
opportunity
going
to
to
introduce
introduce
myself.
Subham. Okay.
क्या सर?
फिरोज आपको शुभम को इंट्रोड्यूस करना है.
Okay, sir. First of all, good afternoon, Subham. I am Firoz Ansari. I am from Kushinagar. Uh, सर फिर से रिपीट करता हूँ सर.
क्वेश्चन नहीं समझ पा रहे हो आप. मैं कह रहा हूं कि आप अपने आप को तो इंट्रोड्यूस कर लिए, अभी
Okay,
आप
sir.
शुभम को इंट्रोड्यूस करिए. फिरोज इज ऑलरेडी इंट्रोड्यूस, आप
Okay,
शुभम
sir.
का
जैसे कि
इंट्रोडक्शन दें.
सर मैं रिप्लेस हो जाऊं शुभम की जगह पे, मतलब
नहीं,
ऐसा है.
आप जैसे मान लो कि आपके घर में आया, तो आप मेरा परिचय घर वालों को देते हैं ना कि मैं कौन हूं, बताएंगे ना घर में. तो ऐसे ही आप शुभम का इंट्रोडक्शन, जैसे शुभम ने अपना इंट्रोडक्शन दिया, यू गिव शुभम से इंट्रोडक्शन. नहीं समझ पा रहे हो? शुभम आपको समझ में आ रहा है? आप फिरोज का इंट्रोडक्शन दीजिए. यू इंट्रोड्यूस फिरोज. कोई डिस्टर्ब.
हेलो. हर्ष हर्ष फिरोज सर, मुझे फिरोज का मतलब फिरोज को इंट्रोड्यूस करना है.
अरे बेटा, सिंपल आपको ये बताना है, ही इज फिरोज अंसारी, ही इज माय क्लासमेट या व्हाट्सएवर. आप फिरोज का इंट्रोडक्शन दे रहे हैं और फिरोज आपका इंट्रोडक्शन देगा. जैसे फिरोज
सर
बोलेगा शुभम.
सर ट्राई करता हूँ सर ही इज शुभम निगम फ्रॉम कुशीनगर. ही वाज कंप्लीटेड he has completed our BSc from DDU GUGKP in the year 2020.
ये बेटा हीज बीएससी बोलोगे. देखो यही गड़बड़ हो रहा है, सब्जेक्टिव एंड ऑब्जेक्टिव लैंग्वेज. प्रैक्टिस आपको क्या है, सब्जेक्टिव लैंग्वेज की. व्हेन यू आर गिवन एन अपॉर्चुनिटी टू यूज ऑब्जेक्टिव लैंग्वेज, तो सब्जेक्टिव उसमें घुस रहा है बार बार. जैसे ही आपने बोला ही इज कंप्लीटेड इज बीएससी, आवर बीएससी, तो ये जो है क्या है, आवर क्या है, उसमें इंटरवेंशन है सब्जेक्टिव लैंग्वेज का. आई, माई, मी, वी, आवर, अस, ये क्या होता है, लैंग्वेज को क्या कर देते हैं, सब्जेक्टिव बना देते हैं. अगर इनको आप हटा दोगे तो योर लैंग्वेज विल बिकम ऑब्जेक्टिव लैंग्वेज. यू गॉट द पॉइंट. यही मेरे को फोकस करना था कि उस एक्टिविटी में पीपीटी के माध्यम से कि द स्टूडेंट विल बी एबल टू अंडरस्टैंड, जो है आइडेंटिफाई, रिलेट एंड डिस्क्रिमिनेट बिटवीन सब्जेक्टिव एंड ऑब्जेक्टिव लैंग्वेज. चलो आपको थोड़ा ऑब्जेक्टिव लैंग्वेज पे थोड़ा सा और फोकस करते हैं. अभी आप जो है शुभम, आप अपने बारे में बोलिए. और आपको आई नहीं यूज करना, जितनी जगह आई है उतनी जगह या तो आप शुभम यूज कर सकते हैं या जो है ही यूज करते. आई नहीं यूज करना है, आप शुभम यूज कर सकते हैं, ही यूज कर सकते हैं अपने बारे में.
सर, माई सेल्फ शुभम.
आई माई नहीं यूज करना है.
आई माई यूज नहीं करना.
हाँ, आई, माई, मी, वी, आवर, अस, ये नहीं यूज करना है. ही यूज कर सकते हो. और जो है आप अपने लिए शुभम नाम यूज कर सकते हो. चलिए फिर से इंट्रोडक्शन दीजिए. बोलो बेटा.
सर, शुभम 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 फ्रॉम कुशी शुभम is belonging from Kushinagar. Shubham is Shubham is a student.
फिरोज माइक बंद कर लो अपना.
नाउ यू कंटिन्यू शुभम. अभी आवाज आएगी आपकी. बोलो बेटा। शुभम दोनों ने बंद कर लिया। चलो, एनी वन ऑफ द क्लास जो कि अपना इंट्रोडक्शन यूज करेंगे, और आपको गर्ल्स को आई नहीं यूज करना है, सी यूज करना है, और बॉयज को आई नहीं यूज करना है, ही यूज कर सकता है, और अपना नाम यूज कर सकता है। जल्दी से बोलो, इसी टॉपिक पे मैं लेक्चर खत्म करूंगा। अभी आपको एग्जाम्पल देके एक, लेकिन पहले आप, आई वांट समथिंग फ्रॉम द क्लास। यस फिरोज।
सर मैं एक बार ट्राई करता हूँ। माय नेम
हाँ।
इज फिरोज अंसारी, श्रीनगर।
ये माई नहीं यूज करना बेटा, आई और माई यूज करना है, ये कंडीशन है। आप अपने लिए ही यूज कर सकते हो, फिरोज यूज कर सकते हो, ठीक है। आई और माई नहीं यूज करना है। आई और माई यूज करते लैंग्वेज वो भी है, वो सब्जेक्टिव लैंग्वेज है। आपको मैं ऑब्जेक्टिव लैंग्वेज बताना चाह रहा हूं। गॉट इट? यस एनीवन, सम गर्ल इज। यस बेटा, फिरोज बोलो एक बार, वन टाइम तुम बोलो। फिरोज वेट कर रहा हूं मैं। फिरोज चला गया। कोशिश करता है बच्चा। यस बोलो। अभी
Sir,
खत्म।
he is Shubham and he is belonging to Kushinagar and he pursuing his BSc from DDU.
चलो ये डन हो गया, ये सेकंड स्टेप है। थर्ड स्टेप ये है, ये शुभम ने बोला है कि फिरोज ने बोला है? ये आवाज किसकी थी अभी? अभी आप चलिए
Sir, Rishabh.
ऋषभ की। वेरी गुड। अब ऋषभ तुम अपने बारे में इंट्रोड्यूस करो, लेकिन आई नहीं यूज करना है। आप अपने लिए ही यूज करिए और ऋषभ यूज करिए, दो ही आजादी है। आई माई मी नहीं यूज करेंगे। यू जस्ट ट्राई, ट्राई करो बेटा, अपने को इंट्रोड्यूस करो। ऋषभ।
Yes, sir. I am trying. Sir, let me thinking
तुम लोग
about
बड़े
this.
सब्जेक्टिव इंसान हो भाई, सारे जो है आई माई से एकदम क्लिक हो गए हो, चिपक गए हो
हेलो सर,
फेविक्विक।
मैं ट्राई करूं?
करो बेटा, गुड।
ही इज सत्यम प्रजापति, ही इज फ्रॉम भदोही, हिज फादर नेम इज मिस्टर संतोष कुमार प्रजापति, ही इज करंटली परसेविंग एमसीए फ्रॉम ट्रिपल एमयूटी गोरखपुर।
वेरी गुड, वेरी नाइस, वेरी नाइस। एनी गर्ल स्टूडेंट वुड आल्सो लव टू ट्राई, जिसको कि शी यूज करना है, ठीक है। ही नहीं यूज करना, अरे आई नहीं यूज करना है, शी यूज करना है। वो जैसे जो है बच्चे ने बोला।
Yes, sir.
यस, बोलो बेटा।
Good afternoon, sir. This is
बेटा
Kanchan from
यस,
Amethi,
ओके।
and she has completed his BCA from RRPC College in
शी इज
2020.
कंप्लीटेड हर बीसीए या हिज बीसीए?
Her BCA.
शी हैज कंप्लीटेड हर बीसीए। वेरी गुड,
Yes, sir.
नाइस, आगे बढ़ो।
His father's name is Mr. Kesharam Yadav, and so that's all.
So by the time when you are able to start writing like this, you have already known that way the objective language. Here is an example of written draft of the objective language. आपको स्क्रीन शेयर हुआ? आर यू एबल टू रीड समथिंग? ठीक
Yes,
है,
sir.
Yes, sir.
इसको पढ़ो, कोई बच्चा जल्दी से पढ़ो। ये मैंने लिखा है ऑब्जेक्टिव लैंग्वेज में, जरा पढ़ो तो।
Dr. Sudhir Narayan Singh is a Banaras Hindu University alumnus, Willingun's post editor, critic, and short story writer. Dr. Singh redoubled his service at various reputed Indian universities, college, and institute as associate professor, English faculty, and uh, ELT trainer. Presently, he is serving as associate professor and head department of humanities and management science Madan Mohan Malviya University of Technology, Gorakhpur, UP, India. Dr. Singh is also offered his service to visually challenged student.
Students.
Any other student may try to read the next para quickly.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Sir, his
Yes.
prestigious international certification includes Thresholds ELT Leaderships Management Certificates, the ELT Leadership Management Certificate programs conducted by TSOLs, International Associated, Alexandria, Virginia, USA, January 1921, 2017, and English Language Teachers Summer Seminar 2018 by Department of Continuing Education at Exeter College, University of Oxford, UK during July 22, August 4, 2018, and many more.
Okay, some other students should try to read this paragraph.
Mm.
Dr. Singh acted as a resource person at HRDC DDU, GU Gorakhpur, HRD CB PWU, Sonipat, UGC, ASC, JU, and T. Haryana attended over the 15 national international seminar conference and chaired technical sessions in them including IIT Bangalore, BITS Pilani, SRM University, and at the other institute of Riptid. His poem appeared in journals like Poets, International Rocks, Fables, and Anthologist in the enchant, Enchanted World, Poets Paradise, The Fancy Realm, and The Melodies of Immortality. He contributes 16 research articles which are widely published by Indian and foreigner publishers and also edited 3 books post feminist in India. Myth, myth or reality, advanced information communication technology in engineering, and Koyan jury and Jati Anmulan. He co-authored 2 books, Formal Letter and सर आपने ऊपर कर दिया Formal Letter and Feminist Conciseness, Glimpsing Indian Perspectives. Moreover, he enabled first visually challenged student of country to get admission to Faculty of Arts and Faculty of Social Sciences, BHU, Varanasi, India.
Okay, good one. So let me come to this topic, and am I able to share slides now? No, not that one. Let me do this. Yes, now you see that this PowerPoint slide is being shown here, which is being shown here. ऑब्जेक्टिव आउटकम जो आपने एक एक्टिविटी की अभी participants activity here is an activity objective outcome participants will be able to identify relate and discriminate between subjective and objective language आपको समझ में आया subjective और objective language में क्या अंतर होता है by doing this exercise
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
are you able to so today we will be stopping our lecture at this point next is the session 2 you are seeing that we will be starting in the next lecture by the time we will be meeting again so session 2 will be towards report documentation towards research documentation or towards the report documentation. So it is from here I am going to close the lecture. So if you have any query till now, feel free to ask. आपको अगर कुछ पूछना है बेटा, आप पूछ सकते हो. इस पॉइंट पे हमारा लेक्चर अभी फिनिश होने जा रहा है. क्लियर स्टूडेंट्स?
Yes,
आपको
sir.
कुछ पूछना है?